The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2-0 count. The pitch sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit down the line at first. Gallo moving to his right, and he is out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
First pitch curveball. Swung on and missed.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Quickly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So stepping in, Matt Kemp. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Popped him up. Gallo in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're wrong.
And the right fielder is there to make. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And he takes strike 2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Chris Taylor. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Here's Brian Dozier now as we move on to the bottom of 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. It's a tick behind a good fastball. A fastball that just misses inside. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he'll step off. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. So far,
Giancarlo Stanton.
first pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. So 1-1 down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point.
And we'll have to leave it there. Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time.
And he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The pitch. On the ground to the right side. And This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a drive out to left center field. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, this. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Popped high in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alex Gordon.
That last at-bat, that showed me something.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Turner is off of first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And a super play to gun his man down. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. Here comes the first pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch. At the plate, Jorge Posada.
Leading off for the Dutch, catcher, Jorge Posada.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Smoke toward third. At first for route number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 in the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next up, the two-way jack. MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the 51s and the Ducks. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Ian Happ, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. To third. Glove by Turner. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Richards certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. Chop this one right side. Gordon is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Didi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And there's your first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
So he got him swinging. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Eckersley gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Griffey waits on it. And the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Babe Ruth.
Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kike Hernandez.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in. Mike Piazza.
Catcher, Mike Piazza.
He's set and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Ruth, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. 1-0 the count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike. Trout.
Leading off for the Ducks, center fielder, Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Trout brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Ruth is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. At the plate, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bogarts is under it. And that retires the side. Here's Xander Bogarts now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dennis Eckersley. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Dozier over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the third out. Into the box, Jorge Posada.
Leading off for Oregon, catcher.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. The pitcher, Garrett Richards, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one. Slow roller back to the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Step on the bag for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And the fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. Eckersley's ready. Here comes the first pitch. High pop-up. Happ is there. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Popped him up. Posada has a play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And here comes the Babe. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Turner is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It'll be Division Series play here in Diamond Dynasty between Cooperstown and Oregon. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now here's the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Now he'll step off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier has it. And there's one away. Digging in, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a step off. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. High pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ripped on the ground to first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dale Murphy. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Missed with a slider. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Didi Gregorius sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner over to his right. And the inning is over. Ready now, George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Hernandez looks in. Here he comes 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
D-Row.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Gordon trying to get there. Ready with another 0-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now,
and the throw is in time to. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in now, Justin Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the move is Trout from first. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Murphy's under it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Alex Gordon. First delivery to him on the way. He's running. Trout stands at first with one out. Throw over to first. Runner going a second time. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now. Jorge Posada. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. And here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Hernandez into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
that's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step off and try and reset. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Out into right center. Well hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and they'll escape danger here after the... Here's Brian Dozier now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Brian.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gets a small piece near the plate. And that's out number 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He went down swinging to start the home first. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. The 2-2. Grounded to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the back. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. Striding in once again, Dale Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hernandez comes set. Here he comes on 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Trout arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Encarnacion Leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch is popped up. Dozier calls for it, and that ends. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He popped out in his first
Leading
trip.
up the fourth inning, right fielder, Charlie.
First pitch
Blackmon.
coming. Here it is. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. In now, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike one.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight one-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Cano ranges to his right. On to Encarnacion at first. And now in the box, Justin Turner. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. Up around the face. Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Gordon shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now he'll step off. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bounce to the right, into the loaded up infield. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. A 1-2 pitch from Felix. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Murphy's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Felix Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sent toward first. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Standing in, Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 1-1. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Didi Gregorius. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and 1 strike. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he'll get a speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. The pitch.
Christian Yelich.
And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for Oregon, left fielder, Giancarlo.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The 0-2 once more. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 once more. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 27.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bounce towards the mound. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dale Murphy. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Another try at 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, George Springer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. No balls and a strike to count. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. Taking off is Springer. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. He beats the tag. Safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Hernandez comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Still just one run on the ledger for Hernandez to this point. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hamilton on third with 2 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Gordon over to his left. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Posada. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Felix Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Nelson Cruz is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Nelson Cruz.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able. Brad Hand been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Felix Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is flared out towards second. And this is taken for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He was a ground out victim last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now they've got him picked off. And he's safe. Spin and a throw back to second. And he's back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now the runner's trying for third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he is in there. And they'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. And the throw over to third. A dive, but he's back. Turner stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And now another toss over to third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And the runner's coming home. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the runner's on his way home. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Riding in once again, Dale Murphy in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Gordon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great... Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success...
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. The relay. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Grounded back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. On to first, it's a double play. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now he'll step off and rethink this. 0-1, here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Buster Posey. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Here comes the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He went down on strikes last time up.
Bottom of the ninth, third baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Justin Turner.
Grounded to the right. Oh, how about Cano? The throw. Got him. Now to the plate, Alex Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Cody Bellinger will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Ready once again, Jorge Posada. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Gary Sanchez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The pitcher, Brad Hand, steps up.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
George Springer will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Dylan Betances comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 20.
Throw won't get him. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. As a look, now the pitch.
Outside, that's
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Cano for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Felix Hernandez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.